Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Deborah, are you all right?
Who are you? Who is this person? What's up, y'all? It's your boy Supafly coming at you with a brand new banger of a video. Today we are veering away from the DC universe and into the world of Marvel. We're going to be checking out Spider-Man the animated series from 1994, which is a series that I've seen episodes of. Like, I've seen episodes of it, but I haven't sat down and watched it all in its entirety from start to finish. So we're gonna start that process today, see how far I get, see how much I like it, and does it really hold up? I've seen a lot of Spider-Man fans hyping it up as like the greatest Spider-Man adaptation of all time, and personally I think that honor belongs to the Spectacular Spider-Man animated series that came out not long after. Well, it did come out pretty long after. This came out in like 1994. Spectacular Spider-Man came out in, I think, 2007, 2008. Either way, that's my favorite Spider-Man adaptation. Well, not favorite Spider-Man adaptation. It's my favorite Spider-Man animated series. My favorite Spider-Man adaptation of all time would have to be my boy Miles Morales right here in Across the Spider-Verse and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Those two movies back to back are without a doubt the greatest Spider-Man adaptation of all time, at least in my opinion. Any hoozle, all that being said, all that preamble out of the way, we are going to get into the first episode of Spider-Man the animated series. This one, I believe, is titled Night of the Lizard.
New York City.
Yep.
If only everything down there was
New
really as peaceful as it looks from up here.
Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. This animation style has a very, like, quaint quality to it. Like, this is definitely, I could definitely see this being groundbreaking for the time it came out, even though, like, by today's standards, like, we've made so much advancements that, like...
Yeah, hold it right there. Yeah, like I was saying, you're gonna love working down here. It's cool in the summer and warm in the winter. And no office.
I was a TV executive.
Oh.
Really?
You're better off down here.
Was that supposed to be some, like, fourth wall breaking jab to the executives of this show? Oh, snap, the lizard! They're like, nah, they're getting the hell out of Dodge. Oh, no, not the mustache, dude! Damn!
Those eyes, they're after me.
Yo, he got yoked. Wait a minute, what the hell? Are those like CGI buildings? Whoa! Why do they have like CGI for some shots and like back to hand-drawn animation for others? That's a very interesting kind of style. Whoa.
Hit the brake. Turn.
Average New York encounter. Least dangerous New York driving experience. Right off the bat, very solid start. I always like when superhero shows or like superhero media are able to give these kinds of like slice of life conversations of like average everyday people. I just feel like those kinds of scenes makes the universe that the story takes place in feel that much more real and authentic. Again, I'm seeing in this intro here the iconic the intro is also using this kind of CGI background kind of blend, which I guess, like, if you're making a show like this, it would be very tedious to have to draw frame by frame all these different buildings. So using CGI for it would definitely, I could see it being a lot more efficient. I don't know how well, like, the blending of the two mediums works in this show. It's just, like, maybe it's one of those things that's just taking me a bit long to get used to. Yo, they are really showcasing the action. Like, this is definitely... Can you believe that this is, like, a Spider-Man show where he only threw, like... I'm pretty sure he only threw like 3 punches in this whole series, like from what I've heard. Like, the censors were really like limiting what this show could do. But
The red eyes after me.
Uh-huh. And did they belong to little pink elephants?
he like, yo, you are tweaking, brother.
Fine. Just don't let the cops blame this one on me, okay?
I also like how in this series Spider-Man is already established. Like, they don't waste any time with the origin story. Like, they assume you know how Peter Parker got his powers. They even show like some of his origin story in like the intro. So like,
a lizard, Parker. If you'd ever get here on time, maybe you'd know what was going on.
If this weren't serious, Parker, I wouldn't have gotten the assignment.
why does everybody have? I'm pausing right here. Why does everybody have this same like flat top like bald fade like style, bro? Like everybody out here looking like a military official, bro. Eddie Brock got it. Jameson got it. I'm pretty sure from the intro, Otto Octavius got it. Like everybody's got this whole flat top style, bro. Looking like season 1 Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or Lucas from season 4 of Stranger Things.
Mr. Jameson, I still think this whole lizard thing is just a big
Bruh.
hoax.
Parker,
Let's be real, bro. You literally got bit by a radioactive spider and you're calling the lizard thing a hoax?
gets a $1,000 bonus.
Color or black and white?
Yo, $1,000 in 90s money gotta be crazy. Like, it's gotta be 5 times as worth.
Why the frown?
Nothing, Peter, nothing at all. I just can't decide what to make for dinner, that's all.
Look at these bills.
Yo, back when Spider-Man was relatable and not like running around with Iron Man suits. No shade to Tom Holland, those movies have a lot of great qualities, but I've gone on record saying I've never been a fan of the whole Iron Boy Jr. thing that they set up for like those first 3 movies. But Superfly, it's actually supposed to be like a big long origin story. The whole trilogy's his origin story. Like he's supposed to start as like the happy-go-lucky Spider-Man, and then by the end of the 3rd movie, now he's the broke down on his look relatable Spider-Man that we all wanted to see. It's like, bro, if you were just gonna do that, why not do that with the first movie? Like, to me, it just seemed like kind of a lateral move that, like, just overcomplicated the character. And, like, I don't know. I have very mixed feelings on how the MCU did the whole Spider-Man Homecoming trilogy. Maybe if y'all really want it, I'll make, like, a separate video explaining, like, my problems with it. But that's neither here nor there. Anywho.
Just once I want an assignment in some nice sunny suburb. Yeah, anyway, this lizard thing is probably just an urban...
Bro, you have spider powers. Why is it so hard to believe that a human lizard could be walking around? Now, how are you going to explain how you got those pictures?
Oh, no.
Are you really going to have people believing that you just...
Sister I never had.
Wait,
Or
who?
Wanted.
Since when
Let
do you
me,
have
let me go back 10
night
seconds.
class?
Deborah Whitman. The little sister I never had. Or wanted.
Deborah Whitman? Who the hell is that? Am I
Since when do
tripping?
you have
Like, was that a
night
character in the
class?
comics? I do not remember hide nor hair of one Deborah
He
Whitman.
just got something to show Doc Connors.
Oh, really? What?
None of your... Hey!
Yeah!
Oh, that's interesting.
He is not fucking with this chick at all, bro. Why'd you just grab her mouth like that, bro? Oh, he tweaking.
No.
He on that Bruce Banner timing.
Sounds like
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Deborah! Are you alright?
Who are you? Who is this person?
Done to Doc Connors. Stop! Come back!
How are you gonna explain that?
alone.
It's alright. Everything's okay now.
You were downright
Yeah.
brave back there. It was
Oh, she
quite a
feeling him.
surprise.
I'm Miss Whitman. Is that a
Oh.
compliment? From you?
Why are they acting like this is some pre-established relationship that we're supposed to know the dynamics of? Like, who is this person?
Kidnapped Dr. Connors.
I am so confused. I guess that's Kurt Connors' origin story.
Dr. Connors, I'm
Already
ready to
became the
proceed.
lizard, but
Look, there it is. A reptile's ability to grow a new limb in a mammal. When we can replace limbs lost in accidents or during a war.
Why would anybody want to kidnap Dr.
bro,
Connors?
you're not putting 2 and 2 together, seriously? Like, he's wearing Dr. Connors' lab coat. Like, come on, dog. What is so hard to understand? Like, the man was fucking around with lizards. He's wearing Doc Connors' lab coat. What is like? Oh, who could possibly have kidnapped Dr. Connors? Like, bro, come on, dog.
You're for real. Just hold that pose, Smiley.
Yo, Spider-Man was the OG TMZ, bro. He's like, hey, bro, let me get some paparazzi shotsy.
When am I gonna get the hang of being a superhero and a photographer at the same time?
Yo, never. Literally never. Because the second you get a hand of both, the second you get a hang of both, your comics will stop selling, my brother. At least that's what the executives think.
But it turned him into that creature.
Ugh.
When I break this story, it'll be Pulitzer time.
Nope.
Hang loose, Brock. That webbing will melt in a couple of hours.
You can't do this!
I won't let you ruin Connor's life.
See, I like this. This actually sets up a good reason for why Eddie Brock and Spider-Man are ops. Like, because he literally fucked up his bag just then. Like, it was, mind you, it was pretty shady for Brock to, like, trail Peter and, like, try and opportunistically capitalize off of Peter's lead while also capitalizing off of this, like, really unfortunate situation this family's going through. Like, that was kind of fucked up, so Spider-Man was justified for doing it. But Brock is also justified for being cheesed at what Peter did, or cheesed at what Spider-Man did. Well, he doesn't know that Spider-Man's Peter yet. Oh, man, the complicated pathos of these characters, man. Oh, what a tangled web we weave.
Don't be afraid, Margaret. It'll transform you. You'll be able to heal any wound. Replace
Bro, so he really trying to create a whole lizard army. This is literally the Amazing Spider-Man.
I'm the first of a new race, a better race.
Man, if you don't get your salamander ass the hell out of here, bro.
I'm doing this for Billy as much as for you.
Ooh, okay, now we boxing. Yo, that tail is like a wrecking ball, bro. I thought, like, super strong tails with the scorpions thing.
Mrs. Connors, run!
Margaret.
He hitting the Optimus.
What have I done?
Chow time!
Oh, not the ass water again.
A week ago,
Yo,
this creature
whatever effect. This animation really is like impressive. Like, I'm really liking this style. Like, it took some getting used to with the CGI buildings, but I am really liking how they did this animation. Especially the underwater effect here. Like, it's really solid stuff. Gosh darn! Wait, what?
Is he?
Huh? Did I miss something? Did I miss something? I mean, I guess we reached the end of the runtime, so I guess it...
What's Eddie Brock, JJ? The lizard is Kurt Connors. I would have had you out here earlier, but Spider-Man went.
Oh, you finna show up with egg on your face, bro.
Scientist, Brock.
You finna get lizard egg on your face.
You better be right about this.
Boss, if I'm wrong, I'll eat today's issue of the Bugle.
J. Jonah Jameson, what brings you here this morning?
Yo.
You want it cooked or raw?
Solid first episode, man. That was impressive. Like, introducing all like the key players in this. Well, not all, because like there are still some characters that we still have yet to be introduced to. But you know, introducing a lot of the main characters that are going to be key players in this Spider-Man series. Like, we get to see a lot of Peter Parker's dynamic with the Daily Bugle. We got to see the Lizard and how Kurt Connors transformed himself into like this hulking massive abomination. We get to see his dynamic with Aunt May, how like establishing the stakes of how she's constantly having to deal with these bills piling up and trying to keep that from Peter, while Peter is also trying to keep the fact that he's Spider-Man from her. Like, just all around solid stuff. We got to see like the dynamic with Eddie Brock, how like they're building the reason for why Eddie Brock dislikes Spider-Man and why like he'll want revenge against Spider-Man when he eventually becomes Venom, which I know eventually happens in the show because I do remember watching one of the episodes where he showed up as Venom, so I'm interested to see how they handle that. All around, solid. Very impressed. So if you want to see me watch more of this series, make sure you give this video a like, and if you're fly like me, give me a follow on all socials at I am Supafly on Instagram and Supafly Comics on TikTok. Thanks for watching.